Welcome back to Bruins game reactions. Boston Bruins lose 3-2 in overtime to the Ottawa Senators. Squeaking out a point in this one, and that is exactly what they did. Not a shot on goal for the final 24 minutes, 27 seconds, I think. It was 24 minutes, 7 seconds at the end of regulation. Add whatever overtime was onto it, under a minute. Not gonna win hockey games like that, guys. Brady Tkachuk. I'm gonna go in reverse order today. Try something different. Brady Tkachuk gets 1 goal on 12 shots. The Senators had 36, 35 maybe. So about a third. A third of the shots that the Senators had came from one player. Is that a good thing? Yeah, depending on who the player is, some would say that's pretty good. It's Brady Tkachuk. That's not good. You got very lucky that Swayman decided to play like a god today and only allow 1 goal from him. I'm not gonna blame Swayman for this loss. I'm not. I know that's what people probably want to hear. He's making 8 1/4. He probably should win you a game. You can't win a game with 15 shots. Like, once again, you get doubled up in shots, and somehow you don't get blown out 8-2 like you did against Carolina. You lose by 1, and you get a pity point out of it. You know what? That's going to be today's title, Pity Point. Yeah. Third period, it was all Ottawa. I'm shocked that there were even 5 Bruins jerseys out on the ice at every point. One thing to note, Cole Koepka got absolutely leveled from behind. I'm sure you can go find the video somewhere on Twitter. I can't upload it, unfortunately. It's pretty clear he got caught right in the numbers. Not a penalty. I'm disappointed because Trent Frederick was out there. And all he does is just grab the guy by the collar, start shaking him back and forth. Hey, bud. Yeah, I know. Come here. Didn't do anything. Just, like I said, gave him a little shake. Like, oh yeah, cool. There's your guy laying there over on the ice. Grab him by the collar. Go for it. That's really unfortunate for Cole Koepka. He's looked good. He scored last game. Had a few chances this game. That was it for the third period, honestly. It was a very quiet third period for the Senators, putting up, I think, 13 shots. I'll put the exact number here. Oh, yeah, I should have done this. Here were the projected lines for today. Nothing actually changed on them. Swayman got the start, as I've already mentioned. Allmark got the start for Ottawa. Did a little hug at center ice before the game. Love to see it. I kind of wish Swayman got the better of Allmark today. I'm going to say that he did, honestly. The score is not going to reflect that he did. He did. Michael Amadio got the second goal for the Ottawa Senators to tie them up at 2 goals. After Boston got 2 goals in 15 seconds. Clearly this season the Bruins are only scoring in bunches of 2s. I'm going to review the Bruins goal, then we're going to go back to the Sens goal. Both Bruins goals were just absolutely stunners. Leading up to both of them, obviously 15 seconds, the one led into the other. Sorry, that's my cat. The Bruins looked like they were on the power play for the final 30 seconds before the first goal. Puck got dropped after the goal, and it was right back to it. Right back onto the power play, it looked like. And managed to capitalize and get a second one. They had a couple chances like that in the Leafs game and in the Flames game. You got to start capitalizing better on those. And unfortunately, that was something that they were unable to do in those two games. Still, 2 out of 4 points. Not the worst, not the best. That Michael Amadio goal. Why does this team not want to block shots? That's all I have to say. You have your two defensemen, I think it was McAvoy and Lindholm out there. Love both of them to the ends of the earth. They're both really good players. Just blow right by the shooting lane. Don't even drop down to a knee, anything, to try and block it. If I'm going to be Swayman, say the camera is the shooter in Michael Amadio, two guys come across him like that, not even a Sens player anywhere near him. Again, that goal was also on the power play. So, once again, your penalty kill is not good, and something needs to change on it. I just want to make a quick note to the Michael Amadio goal. That one wasn't on the power play. The Josh Norris one was. Brady Tkachuk has the puck in the corner, sends it out to Josh Norris in front, rips it past Swayman. I mean, that's a power play goal right there. Unfortunately, the Bruins have become well acquainted with them at the wrong end of the ice. And that is something that is not going to fly come April, May, June, if you make it to those final 3 months. You got lucky, at least. Allmark wasn't great. He was good. If you take out his worst start of the season, which he had an 8.15 in, he has a 9.06. Okay, so a couple points above league average. Knocked that down a peg or two today. I don't know. I don't know what else to add, really. Unfortunately, as bad as that sounds. Pasternak had, I think, he had 2 shots on goal at the end of the second. So he had 2 shots on goal for the game. That was not the smartest move by me. I don't know. I mean, you need more as your star player, but the Sens shut him down. I guess good for them. Their defense looked really strong. Doesn't help that the offense was dead for the final 25 minutes of tonight. Another thing, the Bruins need to stop taking their foot off the gas with a minute left in these periods. Because both of these goals were scored within the final 3 minutes. I can think of 2 off the top of my head this season, plus however many 2 years ago. 3 years ago. And you're probably going to say, oh, well, that's 3 years ago. Why does that matter to this team? Well, because it shows that nothing's changed. So, in other words, cool, you're going to beat the Leafs in round 1, face the Panthers in round 2, and then you're going to be on the golf course in 10 days. Yeah. This isn't fun. Tonight's game was not fun. The only thing that made it fun was that I was watching it with some buddies. That was kind of it, really. Scoring 2 goals in 15 seconds is nice. Winning hockey games is better. I would rather score 3 goals, 1 in each period, say, I don't know, off the opening draw of, then score another one 10 minutes into the second, and score another one on an empty net. I'd rather that and win than 2 goals in 30 seconds, or 2 goals in 15 seconds and lose. Losing sucks. It's not fun. I mean, if you want to pull up my invisible stat sheet from the time I played hockey in House League, you'll see quite quickly why I stopped playing. Losing sucks. It's not fun. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone unless you're trying to punish someone, which is exactly how this feels. It feels like this organization is punishing us right now. Oh boy. Wow. I don't know. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad because you got a point out of it. You didn't deserve one, unfortunately. Should have been walking out of there with a regulation loss. The Sens had every reason to end it, and the reason they couldn't is because you have an all-star in net. Don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful for the players that we have. We could be a lot worse. This team is also a lot better. Brad Marchand made some comments after last game. The more we play together, the better we'll play. Something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing there. Not exactly what he said. He's right. He is right. He scored today, by the way. 2 goals in 2 games. Not too bad. But definitely, I don't know. If this is a year where we don't make the playoffs, make this building year. I don't know if we have our first overall pick. I wish. Oh, to be in that position. I don't believe we have our first round pick this season. I wouldn't hate keeping it. Maybe see if there's a way you can get another one. Elias Lindholm matched his goal total as well, or has matched. I don't know if it was this game or last game, but in one of the past 2 games, he's matched his goal total from last season. So, the rest of this is gravy. Unfortunately, that goal total was 3. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for this one. Next game's on Tuesday against St. Louis, in St. Louis. Then you face Dallas on Thursday in Dallas. St. Louis just got the brakes beat off them, 8-1 by Alex Ovechkin, who had 2 in that game, and the Washington Capitals. I don't know if they play. If they do play before then, obviously, see how it goes. If they don't play before then, go in there and crush them. I would like to see that game be 5-2. At minimum 5-2. Obviously, 8-1, you expect the team to bounce back. Yeah, well, it's St. Louis. They're not great. That's going to be it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching. Past couple videos have been doing really well. Or the shorts have, at least. Last video didn't get a ton of views. That's alright though. Shorts have been doing really well, so I'm going to keep posting those on here. And like I've mentioned, I got a TikTok. Should be linked in my bio. Actually it's linked down below in the description. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching once again. Click like if you like. Click subscribe if you really enjoyed this. Obviously not my most high energy video. It happens. Someone's blowing up my phone. Pity points. Aren't they wonderful?